Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we start our series looking at building decks around the new legendary creatures from Brothers War. Leading today's deck is none other than Mishra, claimed by Gix. Quick note, Cute Stuff and I tend to make videos a week or two in advance. We like having a buffer of videos so that they're coming out constantly. So this video was made before the start of spoiler season. If new cards get spoiled that would fit perfectly in this deck, feel free to suggest them. Before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. I've been very happy with the growth this channel has had so far, and I'm excited to see where we're going. If you're looking for ways to support this channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a video on it. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Mishra, claimed by Gix, is a 4-mana 3/5 legendary Phyrexian human artificer. He says that whenever we attack, each opponent loses X life and we gain X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Additionally, if Mishra and Phyrexian Dragon Engine are attacking, and we own and control both of them, we exile them, then meld them into Mishra Lost to Phyrexia. It enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. Phyrexian Dragon Engine is a 3-mana 2/2 artifact Phyrexian dragon creature with double strike. It also has Unearth for 3 and 2 red. Whenever it enters the battlefield from our graveyard, we may discard our hand, then draw 3 cards. Finally, the melded version of Mishra, Mishra Lost to Phyrexia, is a massive 9/9 creature. He has 6 abilities that trigger whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, but we're only able to choose 3 of them. We can make an opponent discard 2 cards, deal 3 to any target, destroy an artifact or a planeswalker, give all of our creatures both menace and trample until end of turn, give all creatures we don't control -1/-1 until end of turn, or create 2 tapped Power Stone tokens. According to the rules of Commander, Mishra, claimed by Gix, is the only card in our command zone. If our opponents somehow exile Phyrexian Dragon Engine, we can never create Mishra Lost to Phyrexia. Yes, there are ways to get artifacts back from exile, but let's be honest. Karn would never work for Mishra. That's a flavor fail, and flavor fails are unforgivable. But we do still want to meld Mishra and the Phyrexian Dragon Engine, 'cause that would be cool. What's the point of playing a commander that can meld if we don't at least try, right? So we want ways to find Phyrexian Dragon Engine, maybe ways to put it into our graveyard so that it can unearth itself. Fortunately, we're in Rakdos, and Rakdos excels at tutoring, both to hand and to the graveyard. Additionally, we're wanting a bit of a go-wide strategy to take full advantage of our commander, so we'll want some token generators as well as some haste enablers. But before we get into specific cards, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Blood Crypt, Luxury Suites, Haunted Ridge, Dragon Skull Summit, Sulphurous Mire, Geothermal Bog, Smoldering Marsh, Temple of Malice, Drossforge Bridge, Rakdos Guildgate, Bloodfell Caves, Tainted Peak, Foreboding Ruins, Field of the Dead to help our go-wide strategy, Inventor's Fair as an optional tutor, Bojuka Bog, and Scavenger Grounds for graveyard hate, Evolving Wilds, and Terramorphic Expanse for mana fixing, Mishra's Foundry for flavor, 4 swamps, 4 snow-covered swamps, 4 mountains, and 4 snow-covered mountains. Anytime I run a 2-color deck with Field of the Dead, I like to run as many different kinds of lands as possible, and to help enable that, I like to split my basics evenly between regular and snow-covered. Vexing Puzzle Box might seem a little odd in a deck like ours, but it can fetch us any artifact and let us put it onto the battlefield. Additionally, we've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Indulgence, Rakdos Signet, Charcoal Diamond, Fire Diamond, Felwar Stone, Mind Stone, and Worn Power Stone as mana rocks. Captain Lannery Storm for treasure generation, and Wayfarer's Bauble and Solemn Simulacrum are here to fetch us extra lands. Demonic Tutor and Vampiric Tutor can find our Phyrexian Dragon Engine or any other card we may need at the time, but we're also running Jeska's Will, Phyrexian Arena, Read the Bones, Sign in Blood, Thrill of Possibility, Big Score, Night's Whisper, Deadly Dispute, Black Market Connections, and Liliana Dreadhorde General. Valky God of Lies and Gaunty Lord of Luxury serve as theft pieces. What we're wanting to steal is our opponent's interaction pieces, ideally counterspells. This way we can better protect our board from wipes or spot removal targeting our melded commander. But we are also running Lightning Greaves and Swiftfoot Boots to help protect our commander. I know that they fall off when we meld, but hopefully we'll be able to reattach them as needed. Additionally, we've got Tybalt's Trickery, Chaos Warp, Feed the Swarm, Bedevil, Abrade, Plague Crafter, and Vandal Blast for spot removal. Blasphemous Act, and Toxic Deluge. Nothing fancy, just effective. Fervor, Anger, and Urabrask the Hidden all act as haste enablers. Of course we're running Praetors. Mishra was claimed by Gix after all. Remember what I said about flavor being important? To help find our Phyrexian Dragon Engine, we've got Goblin Engineer, Magda, Brazen Outlaw, Hoarding Dragon, and Duretti, Ingenious Iconoclast. Our go-wide strategy consists of Retrofitter Foundry, Oni Cult Anvil, Legion Warboss, Krenko 10 Street Kingpin, Krenko Mob Boss, Rite of the Raging Storm, Kazul Tyrant of the Cliffs, Grave Titan, and Rise of the Dreadmarn to recover from board wipes. We have an Impact Tremors, and a Hell Rider for extra damage, and for additional life gain we've got Shieldred the Apocalypse, as well as Veto Thorn of the Duskrose as a payoff that ties well with our commander. Finally, Urabrask Heretic Praetor, and Shieldred Whispering One for additional on-theme stacks. I wanted to include as many of the Praetors as possible to keep it on theme. Now, let's take a look at our deck and compare it to our checklist. 52 mana sources split between 38 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. But some of that ramp doubles as card advantage, so that's fine. 16 pieces of card advantage, but again, some of it doubles as other effects, so again, it's fine. 11 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, no sudden I win cards, but we do have a very nasty combo that can close out the game. If Impact Tremors is on board and we cast Rise of the Dreadmarn right after a board wipe, we could win the game out of nowhere. Now, this deck is fun, and not too nasty or oppressive to play against. I mean, it's not like we have the Praetors in the command zone or anything. We've got enough card draw to recover from a board wipe, as well as lots of ways to meld our commander. But even without melding, we can still win with a board full of creatures. Now, I have heard that others are thinking of just going Goblin Tribal with Mishra claimed by Gix. This is a valid strategy, and I wish you luck with it. I had a bit of that in the deck, but I did want the chance to at least swing out once with Mishra Lost to Phyrexia. Because melded cards are cool, and sometimes, in Commander, the Timmy play is the way to go. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons, Jiraiya, Waffles, Muffins, Casey, Danny, Nick, Marcus, Black Dragon, Phoenix of Ice, Daniel, and Kyo. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.